Alright YouTube, it is your boy here, Carrot Fiber, aka the real Ric Flair, and today I'm going to be doing my top 10 Game Boy Advance RPG games. Now, only reason I put this game in the number 10 spot is because everyone knows I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan. And this is Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. We're going to start off with this one. Now this is a really great Final Fantasy game. It's a tactic kind of game, strategy more or less. But it has great scenery, great graphics, storyline is awesome. There's a lot of innuendos, a lot of funny references in this game. The story is flawless, so I know everyone should like this. If you haven't played it, I highly recommend this one. Even though it's in my top 10 spot, doesn't mean it's not one of my absolute favorite Game Boy Advance games. Look at those crisp, clean graphics right there. And so for this video is probably going to take about an hour. So just sit back and enjoy. If I go quiet, it's because I want y'all to hear the sound, the visuals. Focus more on that in this top 10. I'm going to be showing y'all a brief battle in most of these games and introducing y'all to the beginning of them. And we're about to have a snowball fight right here in the first battle. So it's kind of fun. And of course I always keep the names the same. It builds more to the story. So it's a snowball fight, which is very cool. I'm going to show y'all how you play this game. It kind of introduces you to the mechanics of it. Okay, now here is going to show you the mechanics of the game. How you move around and about. Now of course you move differently throughout the actual storyline, but in battle this is how you will be moving through the game. That's how you move around. So I'm going to put her right there. And now she will snowball this dude. You can also determine which way you want them to face. He's attacking my main character with the ball there. Now it is my turn. Oh, nope, this is not my turn. Now it is. Now he will attack with the snowball. And there you have it. That's how you start off with this. I'm going to keep him facing that way as well. Alright, and falling in at number 9 spot on my list of favorite Game Boy Advance RPG games is none other than Golden Sun. Now this is also one of my very favorite games as well, but I have one game that is very dear to me that I'm going to be putting at the number 1 spot. But this game here is very awesome. Very cool game. Has a great story to it. I give it a 10 out of 10 on story. Gameplay, 10 out of 10. Graphics, clearly 10 out of 10 as you can see here. Now there is a flood going on, a storm going on right now that pretty much wipes out your town. So that's how it starts off. Very cool game. The graphics are very crisp and clean. So we were supposed to go south. We also got to dodge these boulders and stuff as well. And of course you can go into houses still at the moment as well. You can actually look around. That's one thing I like about this game, is you could check stuff and find items, which is very cool. Just like any other RPG game, there's a lot of hidden stuff inside of them. Awesome fighting style too. Very awesome fighting style. So now we've got somebody who joined our party. Very cool. And of course here comes another one of those boulders, and you obviously know what's going to happen here. And then when you see what actually causes this to happen, will blow your mind. In at number 8 spot is none other than Harvest Moon. Now this is a little bit different of an RPG here. It's not the quite same as the other games that you will see on this list, but I figured it deserved a good mention on here since Harvest Moon is nice. It's a very classic game. So I'm going to give y'all a little bit of hiss into here. You get to pick your birthday. Farm's name is going to be A. Dog's name, he's going to get named P for right now. Now, of course, I'm going to show y'all a little bit of this right here, which I think y'all will get a kick out of this game. In a lot of ways, it is the early on forms of, I guess you would say, what is that game that's really popular now? Originally came out for the GameCube, Animal Crossing. This is what we had before Animal Crossing, more or less. And at the number 7 spot, here comes the unveil of this. This right here should tell you what it is. This is the Kingdom of Hearts Chain of Memories. This was back in the early days of the Kingdom Hearts, just like for the PS2. New game, of course. So I'm going to start off by showing y'all a little bit about this. And if you know anything about the Kingdom of Hearts, you know how it goes pretty much. I really love the graphics on this. Of course, as you know, they're great with their storylines. Graphics are flawless. The mechanics of the game are superb. Now we're going to get into the gameplay a little bit here. Sorry about the long intro, but for y'all who don't know about this game, that's actually a good part for y'all to know. Now here's the first area you'll come to, which is kind of neat. At the number 6 spot, we have none other than Luffa for the Game Boy Advance. So this game here is a very awesome ass game. Storyline's great. 10 out of 10 for that. Graphics are flawless. So you can't beat this game here. There are so many great RPGs for the Game Boy Advance. Only reason I chose to put this at 6 is because I do have, like I said earlier, I do have a special one lined up for the number 1 spot. And truth be told, the number 1 spot, although I am going to give it to the number 1 spot, it is not my favorite Game Boy Advance RPG. But it is going to go at my number 1 spot, so stick around and find out what that is. Remember now the color comes into the game. Get our lazy asses out of bed, you know. Punches his ass out the bed. I got some clothes, nice, nice. And of course he is still asleep. And at the number 4 spot, we have Lunar Legends. Another great RPG for the Game Boy Advance. Now this one starts off kind of slow, but nonetheless is a great ass game. number 3, we have Phantasy Star. Of course, it's made by the Sega company. A lot of people don't know this now, but it was originally on Sega Genesis. We'll start off with Phantasy Star 1. And of course, at number 2, I had to throw in Pokemon with Pokemon Emerald. For the number 1 spot, Breath of Fire 2. And I chose this one to be my favorite, well, my number 1 spot for the Game Boy Advance RPG solely because I'm a huge fan of Breath of Fire 3 for the PS1. That being the only reason I picked this one. Because I loved Breath of Fire 3. Now, that being said, this is a great game for the Game Boy Advance. Breath of Fire 2 is awesome. And 1. And if you like this game list, wait till I do the Super Nintendo RPG list. Now I'm going to be covering multiple different kinds of games and making top 10s of those. So this won't be the only Game Boy Advance top 10 that you see on here. Only downside to this one is the opening scene is in black and white, which is just basically a flashback. Now, if memory serves me right, they are over here. In the middle of the damn woods. I believe you have to talk to everybody in the city first before she pops up there, though. Have I already been here? No. This should lead you to a tulip, I believe. Yep. Getting all that healing stuff off early in the game. Now she should be back here. Yep. Knew it. I thought I had to talk to everybody in town first.